Morrison here, going live. So welcome along. I'll give you guys a few minutes to gather. It's been a little while since I've done a Monday Motivate on a Monday or a live directly on a Monday, which is what I'd love to keep popping in for you guys. So whomever is able to get on the live here, can you start bombing me the loves and the likes so that I can actually see that you're on and you can share the stream. So please share the stream. Hey Joe, nice to see you on here. Excuse me while I just get comfortable because I plan to be here for a little while to answer your questions, etc. So share the stream. The topic of today is what are the most effective and overlooked weight loss and diet tips. Now some of these, thanks for bombing in the loves and the likes, you know that's my rules. If you do hop on board, I love seeing that you're listening. I did a whole live yesterday that had no sound, so it's good to know that you guys can actually hear. And please share the stream because there's probably lots of people on your feed that might be interested to hear some of these concepts but might be too shy to ask for the information or might not know what questions to actually ask. Because that's the whole thing, is that we experts in weight loss, behavior change, those sorts of things can tell you all of the great information if you ask the right questions, but quite often you don't know what questions to ask. So therefore you're none the wiser. You might be getting the mass information, which is not the correct, often the correct information about how to get from A to B with your weight loss goals and your health goals. So you're only going to hear healthy concepts here, so please share this stream. So my whole topic today is what are the most overlooked and effective weight loss and diet tips. Okay, so I'm only going to work with sort of 2 or 3 concepts, but sometimes they overlap, yeah? They're not just strictly about black and white. So a lot of these concepts really do overlap. So please share the stream and keep asking for more questions after it's finished or when you go back and perhaps listen again or listen to its entirety if you hop on here late. So it's an exciting day here at Ageless because we've got the 10-day detox starting today. We've got the 6-week challenge starting today as well. I've also just launched my 2018 retreat dates. So I've got a little bit more room in the Byron Bay September retreat, but then all of the retreats have actually opened up for 2018. So there's people actually organizing themselves to come along next year. What do we do on retreat? I can tag you to that other video, but we actually get really effective around your weight loss goals, but your health gains, yeah, really effective. So what are the most effective and overlooked weight loss and diet tips? I would actually say staying away from hidden sugars. Having just traveled to the States, hidden sugars are in everything, absolutely everything, and you've got to watch out for them. So most people say to me, I don't have much sugar, but what they're thinking about is actually adding sugar to, say, coffee or, I don't know, cereals, which have already got sugar in them. But there's loads and loads of hidden sugars. They're in yogurts, they're in breads, they're in sauces, they're in extra condiments, etc. And you're getting way too much sugar if, in fact, you want better health and you want to reduce your weight. Yeah, you want to control your weight or have your a good body weight for your frame. Yeah, so you want to watch those hidden sugars. That's the most effective in each day. Sugar and sugar derivatives, and I've got loads of other videos that actually talks about sugars. Then the other most effective and overlooked weight loss diet tip is actually consistency. So I hear this thing all the time, I'm on the wagon, I'm off the wagon, I'm like, there's this elusive thing that is a wagon, right? I don't know what this is all about. I see your health gains as a continuum, yeah? And a good and sharp change for you is very different to, say, me, who's had 30 years of health practice. So we want to actually keep working forward on that continuum, and it's not a race. However, when you come into my programs, I'm results obsessed, because I need to get an outcome for you. That's why you have me coach you. Okay, so I'm really looking for some real effective changes there, right? So please share this stream, by the way, because there's lots of concepts here that are really interesting to people, and the majority of people come to me to talk about their sustaining great health and getting rid of body weight, because so they can actually have fantastic health as they get to be 30, 40, 50, 60 and beyond. All right, so it's consistency. Don't do this all or nothing business, you know. Keep bombing me in those loves and likes, guys, so I can see that you can hear. Ask questions as we go, all right? I'm okay to be interrupted. I'm cool with that. So consistency is really, really super important. But with consistency, what are you being consistent about? So you need to understand, well, what have you made the commitment? You know, have you made the commitment to get the results? Because if you haven't made the commitment to get the results, your day-to-day efforts are going to be wishy-washy anyway. Yeah, they're not going to. You're not going to necessarily, you know, have structure that's actually going to help drive the results, and that's really what I'm about. Actually, giving you that structure, that formula that overlays all of this, and then you do the work. You know, you do the day-to-day work. So we've got the two top things I've spoken about. Hidden sugars, everywhere. They are everywhere. You've got to be really careful, and we help educate you to what those are and where they are. Consistency, right? Be consistent with your efforts, but know what you're committed to. So you might say, oh yeah, I'm really consistent, but consistent at a level, at what level? You know, is that going to give you an actual result? You know, most of the time, no, it's not, and that's where I actually am able to help you. This level of commitment, you know, with your formula will drive this result in this amount of time, and that's where I'm an expert. Okay, I know what I can help you to do in 6 weeks. On average, our ladies and men, for that matter, on the 6-week program lose between 6 to 10 kilos. Okay, so if you're working in pounds, it's something like 12 to 20 pounds. Okay, so that's what I know I can help you with. If you are consistent and follow the formula in the 6 weeks, that's what I can actually drive for you. And we are doing that with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people consistently, and the average age is 49. So they're not young. These people are not young. Yeah? Youngish. So you've got, stay away from the hidden sugars, okay? Diet tip number 1, be consistent, but what? What are you consistent at, okay? So that's where I'm the expert. Show that level of commitment, and being committed to a program and a coach actually drives a better result. Statistics show that, and our statistics certainly show that. Now, the third one, which we all have to deal with in life when we participate, is stress. So where's your stress at? So what are the most effective and overlooked weight loss and diet tips? Stress, controlling stress is really, really important, okay? And everybody's different to how they manage or are able to manage stressors, okay? But if cortisol is too high in your body, okay, it's why that I work in a very holistic way with our weight loss stuff, then cortisol is too high, and then we'll get an inconsistent result in your weight loss. Okay, doesn't mean we won't get weight loss. It just means that if your stress is high, we need to consider how to bring that down. Okay, so that's a big thing. That's a big thing. Cortisol, what sort of effects we get there. Loads of people on the stream here. Can I have some questions? Are there any questions? And I'll recap once again. So an exciting day here for us because we've got the 10-day challenge starting, we've got the 6-week program starting, and I've just launched 2018 retreat dates. So there's people booking into those all already. My August Byron Bay retreat is already a quarter full. Okay, so I'm pretty excited about that. So those people coming along there will actually get some paperwork from me today. So that will be exciting. So any questions? We've got Trish, Kathy, Kimberly, Joe. There's a number of people on here I can't really see. Please share this stream. Oh, hello. Is that still working? Bombing in those loves and likes. Facebook does all these new things all of the time. There we go. It's looking really dark. I don't know what's happened there. Okay, so Monday Live. What are the most effective and overlooked weight loss and diet tips? Okay, there's the 3 that I've actually kind of gone over today. Hidden sugars, unbelievable. You get lots of education around those from on our programs. In fact, the members call on Saturday will talk a lot about those. Consistency, none of this on the wagon, off the wagon anymore. Just keep on moving forward, okay? And then stress, consider stress because high stress, cortisol, if your stress is high, you tend to partake in behaviors that are not necessarily great for your weight loss, such as drinking, smoking, eating chocolate, eating cake, etc. Okay, so you've got to watch the stress, control the stress, and quite often you'll get faster and better weight loss in your efforts. All right, guys, I'm going to shoot through. I hope to bring you on Monday Motivate every single Monday around 8 a.m. If you've got topics that you want me to cover, please step forward with what those are. If you want to join my free group, the Ageless Body Tribe, it's an encouraging and safe place to actually learn more about actual health practice and weight management as well. But if you'd like to private message me a specific question, just send that on through. Okay. I'll see you guys later on. Take it easy. Bye.